The triggering has not stopped when it comes to Harrison Butker. We saw how the media reacted and how a lot of what seems to be lonely women reacted to the things Harrison Butker said in his commencement speech at this point 2 weeks ago. Now, I don't think there's anything in there that Harrison Butker said that was disparaging to women or said that women shouldn't be working, they should stay in the kitchen, blah, blah, blah. He was simply saying that, you know, the most rewarding things in your life are going to be when you have a family. And for some reason, a lot of women in the media that do not have families got very, very triggered about that. Who could have possibly thought that they'd be the ones that got very, very upset? Beyond unacceptable, leftists demand Chiefs punish Harrison Butker for defending his Christian values. And one person that rose their aging head up to talk about this is actually Michelle Beadle. Michelle Beadle goes off on Chiefs kicker for garbage graduation speech. Quote, "Go fuck yourself." Now, I looked it up just because I was curious. Michelle Beadle, no kids.
No husband.
No husband, no kids. She's probably closing in on 50 at this point.
Yeah,
I love Michelle Beadle.
She don't need no man.
I love Michelle Beadle back in the day. I liked her and Colin Cowherd when they were doing Sports Nation or whatever. I thought it was great. I thought it was funny. I didn't necessarily always agree with their takes, but I liked the energy of that show. She's gone downhill over the past couple of years for sure. But this is what she says about Harrison Butker.
As a woman, I think everything he said was garbage. I think when you hide hateful thoughts and feelings and bigotry behind the quote unquote cloak of religion, I tend to roll my eyes and stop listening. But I think the fact that there were women in that audience that were not okay. I mean, granted, there were some that clearly were, but there were also some that weren't, who have come out since and been like, what the hell, dude? We just worked our asses off for years. And you're going to come in here and tell us that's all cute and stuff, but what you're really going to want to do is get married and have babies. Then you'll feel important. Like, go fuck yourself.
And I can't believe people thought we would get political on this one.
And by the way, it's also my...
And she does follow it up here, and I agree with what she says here as well.
It's also my freedom of speech to say, go fuck yourself, Harrison Butker. That's my freedom. I can do that. I'm not going to lose my job, and he should also have the right.
So she has followed up and say he should have the right to say it and not lose his job. I think that got cut off. So she's not advocating that they fire him like some of these other fucking people out there. But holy shit, isn't it weird that a lot of women took this in stride, but for some reason, the leftist woke women who are older and do not have families and are clearly have some resentment about that, they took it very, very fucking personally.
Yeah.
And Michelle Beadle, not happy with Harrison Butker.
I mean, the only reason why they're going after him because he's a straight Christian white man. But if you are familiar with the Bible, the Torah, the Quran, they all believe the same things when it comes to the LGBT stuff. If he was a Muslim, the media would not be attacking him like that. They're going after him because he's a Christian. All you queers for Palestine, go over there and see what they're going to do to you for being a part of the Alphabet Mafia. They're going to put your ass to death. We don't do that here.
And I don't think, listen, there are not having a family and having kids. That's not for every single person out there, right?
And he didn't say you had to either.
Exactly. He didn't say you had to. He's just speaking from his experience. And, just because someone is in their mid-30s or late 30s or in their 40s, or they're not going to have kids or whatever, they haven't found the right person, that's okay, right? Those things happen. But for some people to get so fucking triggered like that, like we've seen from a lot of the women in the media space, you're telling on yourself. One, because you're completely misinterpreting what Harrison Butker said. And also that you personally are getting that offended. It feels like maybe you're upset with something in your own life, and that's why you have to go off like that. Go ahead, Beardo.
Yep, absolutely. That's absolutely right. It's because these people have been fed the lie. These women who are mostly upset have been fed the lie. They have gone through their entire life thinking that the career lifestyle is the way to go, that they're trying to destroy the nuclear family. These people have fell for it, and now they know that they are sad and alone. They know that they are 45, 50 years old and don't have a family, don't have any children or grandchildren that care about them or love them. They've been rejected maybe by some of their own family members because of this lie that they've been fed. And now Harrison Butker goes out and says this, and they know it's the truth, but yet they are so bitter with the lie that they've been fed, they are rejecting it. And they are pushing back against it only because that they are bitter and mad at themselves.
Yeah, and Harrison Butker in that speech spoke about like the same things in terms of the most rewarding things. He said the same thing about men, right?
Yeah.
He said the same shit in terms of that's like when you'll feel most rewarded as a husband and as a father, not all the stuff you're doing in your career. But for some reason it's been just completely taken out of context and spun every possible way. He's not backing down. He doubled down in a speech the other night, said, I have no regrets at all about pushing this stuff out there, regardless of who in the media is attacking me. There's way more people that have my back. So I don't think Harrison Butker is going to stop making his opinion known anytime soon.
Nope.
Nope.